Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in today's movie review, this is going to be on a movie from 1987, and that is The Princess Bride. Yep, so The Princess Bride is directed by Rob Reiner and stars Fred Savage, Chris Sarandon, Robin Wright, Billy Crystal, Wallace Shawn, Mandy Patinkin, and and a bunch of other actors. Yeah, so the Princess Bride is about this grandfather who tells a story to his grandson, and the story is about this guy named Wesley, who is accompanied by his companions that he becomes friends with along the way. And so throughout the movie, Wesley has to go and save his true love princess Buttercup from an evil prince, of course, from a prince, of course. So. And then, of course, Wesley has to do whatever he can to save the true love princess Buttercup, and yeah. So that's pretty much what The Princess Bride is about. So I remember watching this movie when I was in middle school. When I was in middle school, I remember watching this movie when we were discussing during the subject in my middle school class, and I gotta say, the Princess Bride, I think it's a really great movie. Yeah, it's really good too. Yeah, and plus the director of this movie is Rob Reiner. Rob Reiner, he does his direction for this movie is well done, and I think it is pretty interesting that when this movie first came out in theaters in 1987, it was first released in theaters by 20th Century Fox, while on home video releases it was released by MGM, like Metro Goldwyn Mayer. But The Princess Bride is also on Disney Plus as well, considering the fact that how Disney owns Fox now. But yeah, it's I remember watching this movie like I said, when I was in middle school. And it's definitely one of the best movies, of the 80s. And like I said, Rob Reiner does a good job directing this film, and of course it's got well done it's got really well done performances as well. The acting is really good too. Yeah, the acting is great. And there's a lot of these actors that I know, like Fred Savage. He plays the grandson at the beginning and the end of the movie. Fred Savage plays the grandson, and during the story, throughout most of the movie, you also got Chris Sarandon, and Christopher Guest, Robin Wright, and Carol Kane. Almost forgot about her. Oh yeah, and Billy Crystal, and there's also Wallace Shawn, and Mandy Patinkin. Or if I said his last name incorrectly, I apologize. He was great in this movie, and he plays this character named Inigo Montoya, and of course it's also my favorite quote in this movie too. "Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die." Yeah, because that was when Inigo Montoya was fighting over the other. Yeah, because I think that actually takes place near the end of the movie. I think during one of the final battles, Inigo Montoya. Yeah, and of course Wallace Shawn. Wallace Shawn is really funny in this movie too. Wallace Shawn, and I think his character in The Princess Bride, Visney, whatever you pronounce that name, and he goes something like inconvincible or something like that. But I've heard that quote before, and Billy Crystal, is really great in this movie too. Billy Crystal, and I love Billy Crystal as well, and yeah, because I think there's a lot to say about The Princess Bride. So, yeah, and of course, all the other actors who are in this movie and the actresses like Carol Kane and Robin Wright, they both did a good job in this movie. Yeah, so overall, The Princess Bride is a great movie from 1987, and I'm gonna give The Princess Bride 5 out of 5 stars. If you haven't watched The Princess Bride yet, and if you have Disney Plus, then feel free to check it out if you want. I recommend it. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for my movie review on The Princess Bride, and that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.